The Mail sale has turned into a stampede, with as much as £15 billion thought to be chasing Royal Mail shares, and a whiff of the privatisation fever which once surrounded BT and British Gas.
You've probably got to go back to the big privatisations of the 80s and 90s to compare anything of this size. But interestingly, that generation of investors who've missed out on privatisations are now tending to come back for the Royal Mail one.
Sorting and delivering this share sale has taken time, but all the while the likely proceeds have been creeping up. The minimum you could apply for was £750 worth each, and with the price likely to be at the top of the advertised range, the value put on Royal Mail looks like hitting £3.3 billion in total. And of course everyone has a view.
I think it's a good idea. I think companies like this should be run by the private sector.
I think it's outrageous that they're privatising it at all.
So you haven't applied for shares?
I haven't applied, I wouldn't apply, and I wish it was still nationalised.
I'm assuming if you want to hold on to the shares for a few years, then it's probably a good investment.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. If we can make a few quid out of it, why not? That's the other reason I'm doing it.
Staff are being given £2,000 of free shares, while they and other investors decide whether to sell if the price jumps or hold on. Ministers are facing criticism for not raising enough. The rush for the shares and the possibility that the price might shoot up has raised the question again as to whether Royal Mail is being sold off too cheap and whether the taxpayer is being shortchanged.
Yet another analyst, well-respected analyst today in the city, has come out and said that they think that Royal Mail has been undervalued by up to 80%. This is increasingly looking like a botched privatisation.
I don't think we can bungle the sell-off if lots of people want to buy the shares. But let me be very clear, I've already said that the smaller investors are going to be treated fairly when we come to make the allocation of shares before trading begins.
They'll soon hear precisely how many Royal Mail shares they'll get, and tomorrow the nail-biter. Do they go up? But more likely, by how much?